Too many good games to choose from.
My back wants to crack so bad.
My back wants to fall asleep along with the rest of my body.
Oh, I missed it. What'd you click on?
I clicked on Donkey Kong.
Oh my god, classic intro.
1994.
1994. It was just 10 years ago.
Feels like
10 years to this day,
Oh my
Donkey Kong was
God.
released. Donkey Kong Country, that is. Oop.
Whoop.
K for Kev.
Donkey Kong. Oh no. Did you see that video that was like Lanky Kong reacts to the DK rap?
No.
No.
What did he think of it?
It's really funny.
Bonk. We don't need letters in this game, we could spell.
I don't know if I can do this.
Look how excited they are.
Ropey Rampage.
Save this for later.
I feel like Donkey Kong Country is the kind of series where you have to, like, every level you start, you have to, like, run backwards just to make sure you don't find some, like, pot of gold.
Oh yeah. He dropped it.
What did I drop?
Goo dropped the video in the
Oh,
Yeah.
Lanky Kong reacts.
Yeah, it's like done like a reaction video. Poor Linky.
I'm gonna watch it after this so I can hear it.
Frog Boy.
Dorman pretty hard there. Donkey Kong Country.
It's a rainforest.
True.
Oh,
I love how excited they are.
monkeying out.
Why does it always have to be snakes?
There's like another Donkey Kong game that looks like this. It's like those crazy pre-rendered backgrounds or whatever they are. How does it work?
Oh, look at that.
It is definitely like like a painted. It's like a painted background. It's like when like when you're watching Star Wars and it's like, oh, on this planet, and it's like obviously a
in
painting.
Star Trek?
Matte paintings or whatever.
Yeah, and they got
I
like
go
maybe
crazy
like
for those in
yeah.
Star Trek.
Yeah, me too. We love those. I want like to get like a bunch of like
I want to
I
get
wanna-
like a Kronos painting.
I want to like frame them and I want to hang them up all around the house, like big like
Yeah.
posters.
I would go next to like Azor.
Yeah, I want that one Cardassia shot.
Yes.
So many times.
Yes, yes.
And they have like the three guys that are looking at it like from the
Like
balcony.
watching the
There's like the propaganda TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I want that, but I want it to have the three people in Cardassian whatever attire and then Gold Ducat on the big screen.
I wouldn't want that. That would be unpleasant.
You want Gold
It's a
Ducat?
horrible place.
From what I've learned about the actor, like I loved Gold Dukat until I found out he was like
He's like a pervo.
kind of a perv. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Oh, Forgot about those guys. Like the crazy octopus. Who put all these bananas down here?
Soggy bananas.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh, update the page.
I should do that, shouldn't
Oh my
I?
god, really?
Goo, this reaction video is hilarious. Alright, I love it. They're putting everyone's best attributes forward. Front and center. He told me to run around and act crazy for the video. I'm just a normal guy. I do IT stuff.
That piranha take you out? Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think that's a piranha, it's just like a tetra.
Forgot
Just
about
like
this
that.
guy. He's so happy.
Calls up Donkey Kong and he's like, look, if you shoot anyone, it's gonna hurt, okay? Yeah.
Oops.
He was in the barrel the whole time.
I think Swordfish is pretty cool.
Yeah, I love him.
He's adorable too. He looks like a Doodle Man character.
He
Animal
does.
companion buddies in these games are fun.
Oh man. Baby shark. Mommy shark.
Mommy shark.
He's so happy. And
He's pleased with himself.
yeah. And he's happy, but he's like savage.
He knows that when it comes to living in the ocean, he is the ultimate life form.
Not just the prototype.
Not just the prototype. This octopus is the prototype. KG. Hey, it's Charles. Funky Kong.
Yes. Our fears rise up.
I almost said it's Chris because I knew that it had some of the letters of Charles.
Have you played this game a lot, Kev?
Yeah, I used to play this game a lot. Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, it's just the barrels are doing the work. I'm just pressing buttons.
Oh.
So modest.
I got Cog.
A bead.
Need to save it. Candies.
I didn't play a lot of this as a kid. So now when I play it, I find it very hard. Because I don't have any of the, like, muscle memory.
Yeah. I've beaten this game a few times. Beaver.
Donkey Kong Country series missed me. I didn't play these earlier ones until much later. And the N64 game.
This is the only Donkey Kong Country game I've beaten. I've never completed any others. They're like super hard.
Bird.
Pretty hard.
Froggy. Hey, it's me, KO. KO Kong, Donkey Kong. Alright, give me that.
This frog's got an interesting color scheme. It's like tie-dye.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know,
I love that camo.
poisonous bullfrog. Oh yeah, here we go. Ostriches with shoes on. Yeah, look at this guy. He's pretty psyched to be here.
Oh, yeah, he did an ostrich. What is happening? Oh, that slow turtle boss made me think of this joke I heard a comedian tell recently, where it was like, who would win in a race, a tortoise or an even slower, even steadier tortoise?
Oh, whoa. A sinkhole was found in Maine on Saturday.
Yeah, it's beneath my butt right now. It's me sinking into this chair.
Damn.
Is everybody okay? From the sinkhole?
Everybody in the sinkhole.
The road is like completely severed, but it doesn't look like anyone was hurt. That's crazy.
Maybe bring some
Bonkers.
snacks or something.
Drop them down in the sinkhole.
Did you transition from riding a frog to being an ostrich? And now you're back to a frog.
It was pretty seamless.
Are
You turned to frog.
the frogs really big in this game, or are you really small?
Maybe a little bit of both. We meet each other halfway.
Very, very small ape.
Alright, let's see if we can do this.
You're a pocket ape.
I got 20 tries. Let's see.
Whoa.
20 tries.
Yeah, let's see. See if I can get this just right.
What are you doing here? So hacks?
There we go.
This is some pro strat you're doing?
Did it.
What?
Skip looked away. You missed it.
Oh, I can see it here. No, missed it.
What did that do?
I was watching, I didn't blink, and I still missed it.
There's a part in the beginning of that level, if you just jump in the right spot, you, like, just skip the whole level.
Wow.
It's pretty wild.
Is that an accident?
No, it's real. They put a barrel there that shoots you to the end of the level.
That's fake. That didn't really happen.
I loaded a save state when you guys weren't when you all weren't looking.
That's why he went off the screen so we wouldn't notice.
This
Bees.
place is definitely a vibe.
If you got a lava lamp in here, it'd be great. Minus all the bees.
Couple sconces.
That's what the guys say when you jump on them. Sconce.
Rock Buddy's here though. That's cool.
You know.
Why are there all these tires in the cave?
Someone littered.
This used to be an auto shop.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
These are
frog.
the repercussions of littering.
Mm-hmm.
You're ruining
Cog.
this perfectly good animal habitat. Well, the frog runs away. He's like Yoshi.
Yeah, he found his little frog nesting place. Oops. I recoup some of those minecart level lives. Oh, this one's cool too.
Muted
See ya.
frog. Okay, oh, that's a cool emote lock.
Oh no.
This is another one of those like run to the through the thing. Okay. Oh wait, I want to save. Whee!
Uh-huh.
I think I should probably head out now because I can barely keep my eyes open. So.
Oh gosh, yes.
Save.
Definitely
Good luck with the final. One more hour left for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Save yourself, Rachel. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rachel.
You've been awesome.
Get some sleep.
I'll head out too.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. Get some
Appreciate
rest.
you both. Thanks, Locke. Thanks, E1.
No problem.
Catch you soon.
See
Hey,
ya.
guys.
Good night.
Ooh, I just got like
Good morning.
drop kicked by this blue.
So you guys are on Monday, but we're still on Sunday. We haven't gone to bed yet.
Still running off of the Sunday gas.
Yeah.
I'm on Monday mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are rearing to go.
TGIM.
Coffee.
TGIM.
I got an orange in coffee.
Whoa.
I'm not ready for orange.
Going slow.
Not prepared for
Slow
sleep.
and steady.
What a hamster. It's like a hamster on a
Have
hamster.
little hamsters running
Yeah.
in these ancient wheels. This is the bell time.
What did you just do? What was that?
I spelled out rare without touching the crocodiles, and I got a swordfish.
Oh, I thought you spelled rear.
Here. Got him.
These hamsters look more like beavers or something.
Snake.
I think they are beavers.
I only remember because the iconic DK64 level Beaver Bother.
Beaver bother.
Those guys.
The localization team had a fun time naming these levels, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're all really silly. Though it wasn't, I mean, Rare,
Yeah, Rare's like an English studio,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
they probably did
but I'm sure they had a fun time.
along.
So
Oops.
Diddy Kong's just there if Donkey Kong dies and then you get to be Diddy
I
Kong.
mean, I could give him a double high five and pick him.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Back
P.O. Donkey on.
Neckies
tell him
and
how
nuts here.
Liam does the Donkey Kong
Yeah.
chant.
I think Liam doesn't really realize that the DK stands for Donkey Kong. So he'll say DK Kong, Donkey Kong, DK Kong, Donkey Kong.
Pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
great. DK Kong, Donkey Kong. He hasn't sung that in a while.
Giant Nintendo endorsed bananas.
They definitely need to bring back the BK rap.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done that again.
I feel like a game like Donkey Kong 64 would be cool, like a new one. Where you could maybe switch the Kongs on the fly.
Yeah.
High five.
There were rumors for a while of a new 3D Donkey Kong game, but I feel like I've been hearing that for years.
Yeah, I think I've heard that rumor too.
We need Donkey Konga too. I love Donkey Konga. I played that game a lot.
Is that the one with the little drum?
Yeah, you had like the bongo drum.
Yeah.
Oop. We actually had like a third party additional like 2-player bongo. My sister and I would play it together. I think we might have been one of the only customers in like the tri-state area.
What happened to that thing?
We got rid of it or sold it at like a garage sale.
Devastating.
It was alright. I mean, it was a weird thing to store, too. I was like, why do we have this weird bind? It could have gotten that. Why do we have this
was
weird
really
plastic
sneaking
bongo?
up on you.
Yeah.
Another one.
You're in Star Wars right now.
It feels like that. I'm in, like, Kashyyyk.
Is that the name of the place?
Yeah, like the Wookiee planet.
Right, yeah.
I was just gonna say episode 6.
I was kind of thinking Ewoks too. They're part
Oh,
of
yeah, little Wookiees.
Yeah.
Yeah, the baby Wookiees, right?
Yeah. KO.
Well, that's supposed to get the matte paintings of Bajor remind me of Naboo.
Yes.
I think there's a secret if I do this,
I
but I'm
didn't
not
see
gonna risk
they
it.
didn't they weren't selling any of those kind of things at the convention we were at. Just like the matte paintings of like that would have been a good
Sounds like we need to corner that market.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we're onto something.
Has anyone watched Obi-Wan yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you?
No, I have not.
We enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was
There's
cool.
2 episodes. There's gonna be 6 in total, so
Oh.
you got a good little chunk to
Aw.
sink your teeth into, and we enjoyed it.
Excited.
I mean, Ewan McGregor is like the best thing about it, and he always has been. But
Yeah, he's great.
This overworld background you're on looks like a national park or something.
DK Island.
Oh, and this level does too. This looks like it could be like an edutainment game about the National Park Service.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
This is Smokey the Bear Forest Fire Prevention video game.
Oh, that. I love the way they look when they're just idle on those ropes.
yeah, the eyes.
How's it going?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's fancy. Some fancy rope work there, sir.
Who do you think I am, the king of tying knots?
King of tying.
The ultimate life form of
This is
tying
like
knots.
this is like a dance.
On. It's on.
It's like anytime I watch a new truck show and they're at a place where back in the day they would have had a matte painting for the establishing shot and they don't use one, I'm always mad. Like, you should not give that up. It's too good.
I agree. It's like part of the charm. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin your charm. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Probably just cheaper to pay someone to mock up a CG board ship background instead of like pay someone to paint one. I
Ooh,
guess.
Rhino time. Donkey Kong's excited there. Oh!
I bet you could find a hardcore fan that would paint you a scene for a decent rate.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially if they're trying to do a whole like pandering to old Trek fans who all been like annoying and angry about the new stuff. So I think Strange New Worlds are like, this is like the old stuff. So they should go all the way with it and just make it look like a
Oh,
60s
we've-
TV show.
We're all caught up with Strange New Worlds.
Oops.
It's been pretty okay.
Yeah, I thought of you. I think with you said episode 3. you were like a little
I didn't really like it.
distraught.
No.
Yeah.
4 was decent though.
Yeah, 4 was a good time. Some character development in 4. I think, if I remember correctly, it was 4. But yeah, we've been enjoying it.
Most of the episodes of
Oh,
had this,
who
but
put
it's
that
kind
guy
of
there?
I feel like in 3 where it's like 3 is all this where it's just like stuff is like happening and they're like just not doing anything really. I feel like they're just like having a bunch of stuff happen to them. It's like
Yes.
it'd be cool if they're like figuring something out or you know.
Yeah.
That's
What?
kind of like what's fun about Star Trek is when they. I mean, sometimes they don't solve it, but you know, when you get a little mystery.
I mean,
Oops.
do you think maybe it was like a throwaway episode to set up some stuff for like later episodes, or I mean that might not be the right way to put it, but like they're just like hashing some stuff out for future.
A little bit, because they established that like number 1 is like Illyrian.
Yeah. Like that was a big deal. Like she's like this series Bashir.
It was fine. It was mostly egregious at the end.
It's a
where,
great
like,
word.
Oh, by the way, the doctor.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was like, it felt like tacked on.
That should have been its own episode.
The boys were confused about that. I had to back it up and like explain it to them.
Yeah, like I went to the bathroom and came back and the doctor was talking
Yeah.
for like 20
Yeah,
minutes.
Kevin was confused too. He went to the bathroom for like 2 seconds and he was like, what?
Whee!
But I will say, I am enjoying watching Star Trek series like in real time. That's just like dropping like week to week. Like I've never had that opportunity with a Trek series, or I haven't, you know, done it.
I'm sort of with you too, even though I've been doing it. I've just hated all the other shows.
I will say too that like we watched a bunch of Voyager, but then like we watched like one original series and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love these characters. So like we actually went back and watched probably like half a dozen original series.
And then we watched all the movies.
You know, then we started watching all the old movies
Wow.
again. Yeah, like it was just like I
Great.
was reminded how much I love them. Like, you know, Voyager's cool. Like I do like
Tom
I
Paris.
like Captain Janeway. But it's not the same cast. I love the OG cast.
Chakotay's ambiguous backstory.
Half the cast on Voyager sucks.
Yeah.
They have some of the best. They're some of the best episodes.
What about the animated one, Lower Decks? Does the fandom just think that one doesn't even count?
No, I like that show.
I love that show.
Yeah, we watched all that too.
That show's a good time. I got a picture with one of the voice
Cheerio.
actors,
Cheerio, Kyle.
and I didn't even know it. I sent Goo the pic. I sent Goo the pic, and I was like, "Who is this?" And he's like, "I don't know." It took us like 2 hours to figure it out.
I don't know what the actual like percentage is, but there's like a good amount of the fandom who like just love everything unquestionably. There's a good amount that hate everything unquestionably. There's a good amount that hate everything because they're like racist or whatever. And there's a good amount that are just like not into it. Who knows? But I think overall probably most people like it. You know, I don't know.
It's fun, like, because they have so many like Easter eggs that you can look out for.
Oh yeah.
Like that's really I love stuff like that.
So many
And
47s.
it's yeah, they geek out, and then there's like a bunch of Easter eggs, and then like funny shit happens. It's like a really great combination to me.
Yeah.
And they have
But
like
yeah.
what were you gonna say, Gil?
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, that show might be a little different. I guess that was more the fandom I was referring to, just all Star Trek. Right?
Oh, like yeah.
Yeah.
That show
Let's
probably
see.
got some
Hey, Andrew.
classic.
Collecting of game letters, yeah.
A lot of that show is like, remember this?
Do you think it like brought in new fans, like you know, like people to like start looking into the other series because like they do make a lot. It's like a funny show, but then they also like reference like a lot of stuff and like. I mean, if I was watching it without any knowledge of Trek, like, I would think it was fun, and I would probably get curious.
Yeah. It might be too much references for new people.
That's true, too. It's hard to tell, because we're, like, on the other end.
That's like, yeah, that's what gets me about sometimes. Where, like, this is too much. Where it's like every character is a Star Trek fan in the show. You know, they're like, oh, remember when Chakotay went to this planet?
Yeah.
Like, not everyone would remember everything that's ever happened.
Just like when
Boy,
this
I
thing
can't.
happened, precisely. With these characters, yeah, it's true.
I felt like they should have made it like the one guy, the main guy, because he's like a Starfleet dork. Like that should be his thing, you know. But it's a pretty fun show.
So Kim and I have been catching up on all of the previous seasons of Survivor, and
Nice.
Oh, wow.
the reason I ask is because one of the former contestants who actually ended up winning Survivor, he ended up getting a job as a result of that as a writer, like a TV writer on CBS. So he's written a couple episodes of Lower Decks.
That's
wow.
cool.
Oh, small world.
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
I've enjoyed most of the Lower Decks.
It's pretty funny.
Tawny Newsome does a podcast, the Pod Directive.
Oh, really?
It's a pretty good listen. As her and a co-host, they interview a lot of people.
Who's the co-host?
I forget his name. He's like a comedian. They're funny together. They got great chemistry.
Is it Paul F. Tompkins?
It is. You don't like
Okay.
him?
No, I love him. He's one of my favorite comedians.
The way you said that, I was like, oh, he doesn't like
He's
him.
on like every podcast.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Yeah, they're great together. I haven't heard him on any other podcasts.
You gotta look up the show. They were on a TV show together called Bajillion Dollar Properties,
Okay.
and it's like a parody of like $1 Million Listings, pretty much.
Oh yeah, here it is.
And he's like the boss of the, what do you call that? Real estate.
He's like the head
I'm pretty
realtor.
sure she's on that show.
Yeah, she is.
What's his character's name? It was something insane.
Oh yeah, Secret Tunnel.
Dean Rose Dragon.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Dean Rosedragon sounds like he's been like the Intercontinental Champion a few times. Quite the dame.
This is a great name.
Where does this show exist?
It was made for some like failed streaming service. So I
Oh
don't know
no.
where it exists
Oh
now.
no.
I don't know. How do you get it now? You can watch it for free on Pluto TV.
Oh,
No.
Pluto.
Pluto TV.
I highly recommend this show, though. I don't really remember a lot of the details. It's been years, but it was just really funny.
Have you ever recommended something that you remember being funny, and then like you watch it with a friend and it's terrible?
And people don't like it.
Yes. The Guild.
It's awful.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Or when we watched The Guild.
Terrible feeling.
I do remember in the first episode, they're going. These two guys on the show go to one of their clients that they're trying to sell his house, or he like recently agreed to sell his house, and it's supposed to be like a Tom Cruise type character. He's played by Adam Scott.
Oh yeah.
He like doesn't remember them because he talked to them when he was like super wasted, basically, like super high and drunk. And so they like have to get him messed up again, and he's like, "Hey guys." We're in ice territory, huh?
Yeah, we're icy. Oh boy.
The pod directive, huh?
Oh, bananas. Ostrich.
Did you guys watch
Yeah,
that
the
other
pod
cartoon
directive.
show?
Huh?
The other Trek cartoon show? Did you watch that?
No, but I didn't even know it existed until Locke and Kevin told me about it, and I really want to watch it now.
I like that one.
Is that one on like Nickelodeon or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's on CBS All Access too.
Yeah. Paramount Plus.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good show.
They all look amazing, the way they're drawn. I love it. It's like old school.
That's probably my favorite show they've made, actually.
Oh, there's another spider. We've had a lot of spiders.
It's like just a classic video game enemy.
I know. Thank you.
Oh, I thought you meant in the game. You got a real life spider?
Yeah, we've had
Real
like
life
a
spider.
bunch.
Classic real life enemy.
No. Some spiders are like animal companions. You don't even realize it.
Spiders are alright.
Well, this is
Oh,
a
nice.
spiderless stream. Thank you very much.
I'm always nice to daddy long legs, they're fine.
Yeah, daddy long legs are, I don't know, they're fine. But other spiders are
Crawling on
intrusive.
They're nice.
Oh, yeah. Turn into a ninja so fast if I have a spider on me.
Ninja skip.
Yeah.
The kind of ninja
Or
that,
like when you
that
walk into a
runs away.
spider web.
Oh.
Oh. Like you immediately go into fight or flight.
Yeah, it's unsettling. Ooh, barrels.
Whoa.
Oh. Hey.
Wow.
Let's play How to Lose an Ostrich in 10 Seconds.
You can barely hear Corey at all, and Goo is pretty
Oh.
quiet too, really?
Oh,
I've turned up, I think, but I don't know.
I thought you turned
mic
up
is-
too.
Have you guys at 200?
Turn my mic up a little bit. I don't know if that's any better.
That sounds good.
Put me at 300.
I can't.
Bump him.
This is not Sparta.
I get closer. How is this?
Nice.
Ooh. I like it.
Little morning gooey ASMR.
I got a great peel on my orange. Doesn't that always feel good when you can get a nice solid peel?
Yes.
It's just one big piece.
Are you going for it?
Peel on an
What are we
orange.
going for?
The one big piece.
Oh. You're talking to me about this. I'm like, I don't know. I'm flying here.
Oh no, you're an ostrich.
I'm kind of gliding.
We've seen this before, but Goose peeling an orange. That's new.
Yeah.
There's only
I
so
prefer
many
clementines.
ostrich levels.
I love how he hops up the little rocks. Oh, that does sound better. Nice.
Sweet.
This ostrich has some sweet kicks.
Yeah, fresh trainers there. Look at that action shot right there. Ostrich is beaming.
Does the ostrich have a name?
Jumpman.
Jumpman.
Jumpman the
He
ostrich.
definitely does have a name.
Yeah, he's probably got a funky name like Carl the ostrich or something. I know the dinosaur's name is Rambi. The rhino.
Espresso.
The rhino. Rambi the rhino.
Rambi.
Espresso the ostrich.
Alright.
Is
Oh,
it?
yeah, that's
Adorable.
Not espresso, but
Oh.
espresso.
Oh, like the way like people say it that they're not supposed
Yeah,
to
the way-
say it.
the way people think espresso is supposed to be
Yeah,
said.
that's so confusing.
Will you
And the
espresso
ostrich
yourself?
express.
I mean, it makes sense when you think of it like that, but you know, you gotta like retrain people to say your name properly.
Probably hard for espresso.
Yeah, it's a hard name.
Being
you
an
got,
ostrich
you gotta
and
think
all.
about that when you're naming your kids. All the
hard being an
possibilities.
Here I am. I'm crossing espresso off the list of.
Potential names.
Dang.
You're right.
Like that one's taken. Everyone's gonna be
Right.
thinking about Donkey Kong.
I guess
That was
Chuck
at the
it
top
is.
of my list.
Look how happy they
I wonder what the frog's name
are. Oh,
is.
is that a bad monkey?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they fought against the DK tribe in the Kong Wars.
Yeah. What has crazier lore? The Donkey Kong
The
series. or Sonic
orangutan
series?
clan.
Sonic's got some pretty wild lore. I don't know.
Kirby lore. Ooh.
Oh no.
What was that in like 2019? There was that article that was like the Donkey Kong timeline is truly disturbing. Oh yeah. Here.
Oh, woof. That guy threw
Educate the
a
reader,
fastball.
Viewers here.
Oh wow, you brought that up fast.
Yeah. Go
I
ahead,
googled the
right?
Donkey Kong timeline is truly disturbing, and that's what came up.
I got all this like extra like
It's a good
homework
read.
now to do from Goo. We got a video to watch. We got an
Yeah, I'm
article to
sorry.
read.
I mean, Donkey Kong.
A sentence and it starts with, "You won't find mention of this great ape war in
The
any
Great Ape.
Donkey Kong games."
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this article. Donkey Kong is seeking vengeance against Mario for his wrongful imprisonment.
Oops.
Great ape war. Oh yeah, I love the chained Kongs.
Oh boy. How do you stop this guy?
I'm not Googling that. I'm not Googling Sonic anything. I'm afraid of what will come up.
Yeah, there's some wacky Sonic stuff.
You seen the did any of you ever watch like the Polygon Unraveled videos?
Yeah, yeah.
He Brian David Gilbert did one, I think, on like the Sonic Bible, and he looked up all of like the crazy Sonic lore and stuff about his origin and compiled like a list of like the Sonic commandments, like the things that have to be true about the Sonic lore or something. And it's crazy.
I've never seen that one. I'll have to look that up. I thought you were gonna say something about Sonic and the Bible.
No, it's like the Sonic Bible. That like Sonic was once a regular hedgehog who lived in like Kansas or something, and his name was Sonny, and his father died. And then like Robotnik adopted him or something.
Yeah, and
What?
he was like running on a treadmill, and he had an egg. And, like the egg transformed him
What?
from some experiment. It's like
It
a
sounds
weird,
like
it's like a
fanfic,
weird
but it's,
throwaway
actually
like
from
comic.
stuff.
Oh, ow. Octopus, why? Yeah, like that's a very real
It
thing.
sounds sad. Is it sad?
It's just odd.
Yeah, it's just, I think it's too bizarre to be sad.
Yeah, and Sonic was like originally brown and stuff. It was weird.
Yeah, yep.
That's
I've,
wild.
I've seen that. I've
A
read it.
hedgehog that's originally brown? No.
And then
It's garbage.
the Chaos
Garbage.
Emeralds were supposed to be like the physical manifestation of all like gross and disgusting things.
Wait, what? We're supposed to be that?
The Chaos Emerald. Like
Oh.
initially they were like, they weren't just like gems that he wanted to use for evil or whatever. They were like physical manifestations of everything like gross and disgusting in the world.
Oh.
They're like Argus in Skin of Evil. That where Tasha Yar gets it.
Oh, yeah.
See,
He
Goo, I knew
was
you were
like
gonna
a-
come. You and Corey.
It's like a what's that?
I knew you guys were gonna come. See?
Oh, nice.
Been waiting.
I was wondering why you were like leaning over me
Sorry.
in a weird way.
Sure rocks.
I was like, alright, they get it.
Where there's this episode of Star Trek where they go down to this planet and they meet this goo monster,
Yeah.
and he's like, there's like used to be like a series of like or like a group of like celestial beings who were like perfect, and they like he was like their cast off like their remains of all like the bad things about them, and so they just like left him to be alone on this planet.
Poor guy.
And the moral of the episode is basically like, because he just like keeps doing things to torture them all, and like he kills one of them, and they're like, you know, getting upset, and he's like, yes, I like your pain or whatever. And then the moral of the story is like, don't feed the trolls, basically.
Wow.
Like Picard comes down and he's like, let my people go, and he's like, well, would you hate it if I killed one of them? And he's like, no, I don't care. and then they like call him out for being like pathetic,
And he's like, oh.
pretty much, yeah.
Picard comes down and he's like, stop writing mean comments on the internet.
Yeah, he eventually is like, you're lonely, sad, and pathetic, and that's like, when he gets upset, they can like, you know, defeat him, basically. They're like,
Wow.
oh, his defenses are down.
He's weak. Get him. That's funny.
Yeah, the effect to make the goo monster is horrible, but it's awesome.
Oh yeah, was it like printer toner or something?
Looks like a, yeah, like
It's like a weird film made of like printer toner and other stuff.
it looks like they like covered a mannequin in goo.
Yeah.
I always love when he slinks out of the goo puddle and it's like,
Yeah. That was something that Jonathan Frakes was like, if I ever went back for that episode, I would not go into the goo pile. Like, I would have, like, my
No.
stuntman do it.
Oh, I
Good for
walked
him.
into the goo pile episode.
Yeah.
The goo.
So he's kind of like a Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
Does Sonic get like heated timeline debates or anything?
I have no clue what the Sonic timeline is.
I don't think they ever talked about a timeline, and that's why there's no debates about it.
I don't know. Sonic's got so many different things. Like, the comic books are different, and the games are like different
Shows.
from that.
Yeah.
I feel like Sonic is like, if you want to like adapt any of that to like what you think
That
is
doesn't
cool,
exist.
then you can just do that, and like no one cares. At least I don't care.
Sonic is just supposed to be cool with like metal music
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I feel like they're not really concerned with a cohesive narrative in Sonic. They're like, you just gotta go fast and that's it.
Yeah. None of it needs to tie in either. It's just like, alright, Sonic's gonna run through this like cool area. Alright.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's like Mario. Like, does Mario have to have a cohesion? Like, always got a hat that takes people over. It captures them.
My
Like-
brother went on this podcast called Mise en Smash that his friends do, where they pitch a Super Smash Brothers cinematic universe.
Oh boy.
alright.
They usually have like a writer, a comedian on, and they like get to pitch their own like episode that would be based on a video game character in Smash. And I remember they had one. I didn't keep up on the show. But I remember they had one episode where someone I think pitched Sonic, and they didn't say it beforehand, but you could tell almost right away. Their entire pitch was just the plot of Blues Brothers. And the whole time, the hosts are like, "This has gotta be from something, right?" Or like, "That's a reference to something, right?" And it's like the whole time he's just describing Blues Brothers.
Oh my god. And did they were they just like egging him on? Like, did they really know what they that it was Blues Brothers, or were they?
They
just
seemed
like...
genuinely confused.
Oh, okay.
I think he said at the end, and they're like, "Oh my god." I gotta catch back up with that. It was a fun show because like they basically said to the people hosting or guesting, like, it's free reign. You can do whatever you want. So some people would pitch something like very serious, and some people it would just be
That's
like a total
cool.
joke.
So it wasn't
then-
like he was trolling or
Oh,
anything.
I think it was a little bit.
Okay.
Sonic's on a mission from God.
Right.
And Carrie
but
Fisher was there.
Yeah.
What's that?
And Carrie Fisher was there.
Oh no, they did the Blues Brothers plot on purpose.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit of trolling, but
Yeah.
at the end of every episode, they have to take whatever the person pitched, and they're like, basically whatever you said is canon in our universe, and we just have to make it work.
Oh my god,
That's
yes.
pretty cool. I like that.
So someone will pitch like a totally normal, like whatever, Pokemon game or whatever, and then someone else pitches like a completely unhinged like Donkey Kong movie, and they have to like make them exist in the same universe. My brother did one for Wind Waker, and he pitched like a musical. It's not even a movie. It's like a live musical,
Oh my god, yes.
like pirate songs and stuff.
Cool. Like Pinafore?
Yeah. I think it had more like sea shanties, but
Mm-hmm.
soundtrack, they love Pinafore.
Come on,
Big
Nice.
hopping.
Beaver.
This is
Justice
pretty
Beaver.
Dude, the beavers had like a fun sound effect I remember in.
Yeah, they're
Pirates of
funny.
Penzance, yes. Andrew.
The Beeves.
How long does it take Donkey Kong to eat that banana that he gets? 'Cause
Big
that's
banana?
big.
He doesn't eat it. He puts it in his
He doesn't
banana
eat it.
hoard.
He doesn't eat it?
Yeah, they just store it.
They store their
So strange,
bananas
yeah.
for later
They don't eat the
consumption.
bananas. They just store them and worship them.
Oops.
Oh, so what do they eat then?
They eat Kremlin hides.
Did he eat the beaver?
Yeah.
They eat other Kongs.
Oh no.
The orangutan gang. Yeah, the Kong clan lost their taste for bananas in the Great Ape War. Now bananas are seen as trophies and currency. They amass their wealth.
And gods.
And cots, yeah.
I love that there's barrels labeled oil and they're just raging fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just on fire.
Something went wrong here. All your oil barrels.
All your oil barrels are on fire.
It's the way they like them.
I don't remember this much tire being in the game.
There's a lot of tire in Donkey Kong.
I wish you could push the tires under the Kremlins and then they just bounce like crazy, like, whoa!
That would be cool. You should be able to pick up the oil barrels.
The oil barrels that are on fire.
Yeah, and throw them.
Are these guys from the orangutan clan?
Oh yeah,
Oh no.
the only evil apes.
Dang it, I accidentally reloaded Twitch and now I have to watch an ad about dinosaurs.
What are those guys up to nowadays?
Haven't heard from those guys in a while.
Looks great. This Apple TV Plus series about dinosaurs looks really good.
Oh.
That fire is very calculated.
Yeah.
Yeah, other apes are kind of disturbing. You're right, yeah, why do they have a controlled oil barrel? Oh my god, this is insane.
It's like, oh, there's no fire. Oh, there's fire. There's no fire.
I feel like once a generation they make a show that it's like a Planet Earth documentary, but about dinosaurs. That's what this ad was for.
I think I've seen this ad.
Yeah, it's like the dinosaurs swimming in the water.
Yeah, the T-Rex is swimming in the water, and the boys
Yeah,
are like,
there's two
Dinosaurs
T-Rexes
can
kissing.
swim?
The
Is
boy-
that a good thing?
yeah, like the boys are freaking out because the Tyrannosaurus is swimming in the water. I've heard a lot about this ad.
I've seen it.
They're going, like, Jurassic World's coming out, they're going for the
Oh yeah,
audience.
capitalizing. Good on them.
I don't like it. They're freaking the kids out. I think dinosaurs are going to be swimming in the bath with them.
Soon they're gonna think dinosaurs are real.
Yeah. Are
get a
dinosaurs in
bus.
our world?
What's wrong with you, Ken?
She's running around with a thumbtack, playing with it and putting it in her mouth.
Oh, kitty.
She keeps dropping it down the stairs. She's a weird little cat.
I was like prepared to defend your cat, but I can't.
No, she's a little rascal.
was trying to press the select button really quick to turn into Donkey Kong. I almost took a picture. Really excited. I did that before. I was like, oh, I gotta hit select and change my weapon in Joe and Mac, and I took a picture.
It's like something Link would do.
I was so distraught.
We find a lot of fun pictures on the Switch that Link takes.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
And then sometimes he accidentally will post them on my Twitter.
Post them on them. Yeah, Twitter. Yeah.
It's like, oh, Judy liked a photo you just posted on Twitter. And I'm like, what?
First time you thought it was me.
Yeah, I thought you were like messing with me. But it was Link in the living room on the Switch.
Oh, you know the bird counselor in Lower Decks?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Paul F. Tompkins.
Oh!
I forgot he was on the show.
So he is on the show, okay.
I feel like he probably got the job from being on the podcast or hosting their podcast.
Probably.
Yeah, it's like all about who you know. A lot of the time, anyways.
He's in a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, they're great. Like they're great together. I mean, I might have just missed that he was on the show too. Like when I was listening, I haven't listened to it in a while, and when I was listening to it, like I hadn't seen Lower Decks yet, so it kind of would like, I would like avoid like when they talk about it. But I definitely knew she was in it. Like, and she was at the convention we were at.
Yes.
Oh yeah. What's Dinotopia?
Yeah, I don't think I'm familiar with that either.
I don't. Yeah, I've never.
I
seen
watched
it.
Dinosaurs.
Me too.
Dinosaurs. Dinotopia sounds like
I'm the baby.
it's right
gotta
next
love
to
me.
Dino Hatton. I'm the baby,
Not the
gotta
mom.
love me.
Not the mama. Oh my god. That show was a big deal. It didn't last very long, but it was a big deal
was a
when it was
big deal.
around.
That show has
It's
a
a big
dark
sitcom.
ending.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did they all die? Oh
They
no.
all get
Yeah.
asteroided.
Yeah.
Oh,
They-
really?
The dad
Did mass
ends upon the Ice
extinction.
Age and they all die.
Oh wow.
It's so good.
Oh.
Spoilers.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Spoilers for dinosaurs. Sorry.
I mean, to be fair, it is kind of what I
I mean,
expected.
it's an old show.
It is.
I find the concept of spoilers for a sitcom to be funny. Like, oh, don't tell me what happens in Young Sheldon.
Oh,
I think there's like a statute of limitations for a spoiler. Like, you can't.
don't ruin Alf for me. I'm almost done.
Oh, yeah.
I love that guy. I gotta see how it
Let's see how
ends.
that ends.
Does he
Didn't-
go
I
back
think
home?
Elf just abruptly ends.
Does it? That's funny. I've watched like
I
3
can't.
episodes of Alf.
No, this is when you're
That's-
supposed to
no,
be
that's
mad,
another
Kevin.
That's
Whatever.
another one that has like one of those infamous weird TV endings because it got canceled like right before they were gonna do like a big ending. So the last episode is him getting captured and presumably taken to a lab and experimented on.
No.
Because there was supposed to be like more episodes after where like they rescue him or something.
My
but it got
childhood.
canceled.
Rip Alf.
You know when you're like, you subconsciously, you know you're messed up, but you don't know why subconsciously?
That's
It's
because
like-
of Alf.
It's because I like watched these shows as a child and like internalized them, and I didn't even realize it.
Alf really had me in a dark place.
As I know, I'm sure I watched both finales of those shows, and I just didn't
Yeah.
like retain it.
Alf had me in a bad way for a long time.
Well,
we're
now I
good
can
now,
put a
though.
face to it, you know? Now I know.
Yeah.
This is the start of healing. You guys, like, this is
Yeah.
the beginning here.
Recognition is the first step.
Exactly.
Recognizing what happened to Elf.
Like, I was mad at you for a second, because it hurt, but it was necessary.
Corey, why did you do this to
It
Elf?
was pain in service of healing.
Corey,
Thank
why
you.
did you do this to Alf? Alf was a safe place for me. He was an alien life form, just like every one of us.
Andrew, they were on a break.
I was messed up by Alf as a kid because I watched all the time this anti-drug cartoon that he was in. And it got really scary.
Those anti-drug campaigns would get pretty dark.
Yeah.
But it was like,
Poison
it was
Pond.
one of the most intense pieces of cinema I watched as a kid because it was like it was called the like Cartoon All-Star or something. So it was like a bunch of different cartoons like Don't Do Drugs. So it had like
Right.
Alf and
Yeah.
the Looney Tunes and like DuckTales and Garfield and stuff.
Wow, they went all out. They brought the gang
Slimer was in it.
together.
What a mashup.
You should.
I want that fighting
You
game.
gotta find
Smurfs.
the clip
It's the
of
multiverse of madness.
Yeah.
was that clip from the IT crowd when they're like talking about
Oh, with the piracy?
piracy's bad
Yeah.
and like the video that they have to watch is so
Yeah.
overkill.
Oh, yeah. It's like, you wouldn't shoot a policeman, then steal his helmet. It's like, it's crazy. It's like, you wouldn't
I
steal a
remember
movie.
the anti-piracy bumpers at the beginning of movies. Those were always super intense.
Yeah, and like this one, it's like a
It's like a
it's a
spoof on
spoof, but it's like it ends with like the cops like walking in on her and like shooting her
Yeah.
or like booting up.
Yeah, for like watching an illegal DVD. There's like blood on the keyboard and everything.
And it like ends there, and it's like, don't, piracy's bad. It's like blood in the
You wouldn't-
keys.
You wouldn't download a car.
I would if I could, for sure.
Yeah. Sounds
All the
pretty
things
cool.
in that ad were like convincing me otherwise. Like one sentence of this anti-drug thing, like reading the Wikipedia plot out of context is. So there's
Oh.
Alf, Garfield, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore track down the thief and discover it is Michael, Corey's brother.
No.
Simon opens a box under his
way.
bed and identifies its contents as marijuana. Meanwhile, Corey expresses her concern about his change in behavior, causing him to storm out of the house. The cartoon characters quickly realize something must be done about his addiction, and they set off after him, leaving Pooh behind to look after Corey.
Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pooh, you look after Corey.
Ooh, they didn't have the rights to him. This is
It's fakey poo.
it's Fakey Pooh. This is Pooh the bear. He's Wally. What is it? Wally Bear.
Not Winnie.
Wally Bear and the No Gang.
That's Winnie,
Oh.
WINNI.
Yeah. He's the WCW Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie. Oh, I just realized why this gave me so many nightmares as a kid. McDonald's also released a VHS home edition, which opened with an introduction from President George H.W. Bush and First Lady Barbara Bush and their dog Millie.
Wow.
That's don't show that to kids.
Cool. I saw you posted the what's that? The new Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
Oh, no.
Oh,
yeah.
It's the second time this has come up in
Yeah,
this
we were just
stream.
chatting about it before.
Oh really?
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
funny.
It's like public domain.
I never
Winnie the Pooh now.
I never want to see an image.
I've seen an image. It's
I'm-
frightening.
It'll ruin my life.
Yeah.
Was there a trailer or was that just an article saying it's in production?
I don't think there was a trailer.
I think it was just an article. and like a picture with
Why
it.
would they do that?
Yeah, I'm a little scared.
Like,
I grew up big on Winnie the Pooh. So.
Yeah.
Leave Winnie alone.
Leave Winnie alone. Let's get a petition
Winnie the
going.
Pooh and the Blustery Day was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. I do like anything that just kind of challenges the
Yeah,
Disney.
take something like that and makes it disturbing.
Yeah. I don't even think it'll be good. I just like it conceptually, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna play Mario.
Oh yeah, you gotta, you
Fish
got
just
to.
chased you down.
Yeah. Are you supposed to end in 5